Hello and welcome back to GreedFall. This is Jewel Smith, Gen X gamer mom, writer, and crafter. You can find out more about me at patreon.com/JewelSmith. Been playing this game for quite a while. I think I'm getting closer to the end, but there's probably still several quests for me to do before I'm completely done. If the information I found online is correct. We were in here talking to my cousin about the God of 1,000 Faces. And he wants me to meet with Glendon, the leader of the council. That would be the native council on the island of Tir Fredee. Now we also have this quest, the Prince's Secret. We have to go talk to Bishop Domitius at San Mateos and question Commander Fernando about the problems with Teleme. Teleme is one of the factions in the game. Now I wasn't sure which one of these to do next. I don't really have any other side quests that are pressing. I have a couple of missions. Maybe we could run out and do those real quick just to pick up a little XP. No big deal. But I think we want to do this one. I think this one involves the Naught faction, which so far is still suspicious of me. And I don't have... I don't have any way of interacting with them. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing to improve their relationship with the merchant congregation, but this quest line involves Admiral Cabral, who is a Naught herself. So I'm thinking if I do this one, maybe I'll get some cred with the Naughts. And I still have no idea how to get any credit with the Bridge Alliance. There's supposed to be a whole quest line called In the Name of Science about some guy who's doing scientific experiments on captive natives. But it's never triggered for me. It's either glitched out or I somehow made decisions in the game that blocked it out to me, or maybe it'll happen sometime later. I don't know. I'm kind of bummed out though. I'd like to save the natives. We saved the natives from the Teleme. There was an inquisition that was burning natives at the stake. And that got me up to friendly status with them. So, I don't know. Don't know. It's really hard to find information about this game online. I will say, I finally discovered a decent, very well written walkthrough at Neoseeker. So, there you go. If you're looking for help with this game and the quests, because a lot of the walkthroughs and game guides and things that I was finding elsewhere were just inadequate. Were just terribly inadequate. But Neoseeker had a lot of good information. But I still couldn't... I didn't spend enough time reading it to figure out, like, you know, how do I trigger this Bridge Alliance in the name of science stuff or whatever. I don't know. It seemed to indicate that what I needed to do was work on this Naught thing first, so we'll do that, and hopefully it will go well. Hello, Silver Fox. Hello, Sulfur. Hey, how you been? Sorry, I didn't realize you were in the chat room. Here I am yammering away about all kinds of late game stuff. I know you were planning to play this. Hope I didn't give away too much. It probably all just sounds like blah 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 to you because you don't know who all these people are and what's going on. So by the time you get around to playing GreedFall, you'll probably just forget everything I just said. Yeah, I think I'm in like the last third of the game here. They don't really have anything that I've found that tells you your progression. Like game stats or anything. I don't know. Yeah, but you can kind of assume based on how many camps I've unlocked. So this is a list of all possible camps that I can unlock in each region. And most of the regions I've unlocked all the camps. Looks like I'm just missing 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like I'm missing 4 camps. So yeah, I must be getting really close to the end of the game. I'm still missing a lot of notes though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still missing 7 notes. Probably just overlooking them. You're right. Sulfur says, don't worry. Can leave if it's too spoilery. It was all random words anyway. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like I'm going on about this, that, and the other, but you don't know who all these people are and what's going on. Yeah, it's such a complicated story. And, you know, it's weird because I've seen people online talk about this game. Like on Steam, I've looked at some Steam discussions and things like that, and people have talked about it. And there's people who will say, oh, this game was really dumb. The story was really boring. You know, I played through it really fast, blah, blah, blah. But, like, yeah, I guess if you just follow the main story quests and you just rush from one end to the other and you click skip through all the dialogue, it would be really fast and boring. But, like, if you really pay attention to it and you do all the side quests and you do all the companion quests and you listen to everything everyone's saying, this is just a very complicated story. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it, even though I have a hard time keeping track of everything. So, oh, right, and I have a new outfit. Oh, let's go get my new outfit. That's right, I leveled up yesterday. I won all of the challenges in the arena. And I leveled up to 25, which means I could take another point of endurance. And so now I can wear my fancy outfit that we got, the Merchant Prince outfit that we got after defeating one of the bosses. Let's go put that on. Ah, I totally forgot to do that yesterday. What the heck? Here we go. No, not that. I would totally wear that around though. That is so cool. Maybe I should put that on. Here we go. Merchant Princess Ceremonial Cuirass. Ceremonial Kick-Ass. That's what I want to call it. Let's do that. Now, it says, compared to what I already have on, I will lose a little elemental resistance and I will lose my lockpicking bonus. And I will lose a little bit of balance. But that's okay because it's got the 3 upgradable slots on it. You see the little 3 circles? So we can go upgrade it. And it'll be great. We also need the Major's Gauntlets. No, not the Major's Gauntlets. Merchant Prince Gauntlets. Take that. And we need the Merchant Prince Boots. Yes, take that. I can't use any of these. Alright. Let's go see a blacksmith. Kind of attached to the outfit I have. I think it looks really cool. I like it better than the Merchant Prince stuff, but the Merchant Prince stuff has better stats, so I guess we're gonna go with it. We've been tricking out everyone in the party. Oh, that guy.
Blades, armor. Oh, so great.
All right, let's do this. Yeah, all right. Settle down, Kurt. It's hard to see in the dark. Let me turn on my light. There we go.
Oh, so great.
Okay. Hey, at least I got a little bit of light there. Okay. Alright, so that's what I currently have. It's green quality. It's not even purple quality. I don't think I ever found a purple quality. Anything in between this and this. I don't know if it exists, but this is the good one. Alright, well let's put that on after we fix it up. Alright, so we can do 3 upgrades on it. Shoulders. What can we do? We can increase armor and balance. That's a good thing. We can split the difference, which I think is what I did before. We can do more armor than balance. This is also more armor than balance. I think this is what I already have. I like the way that looks. And this is more balance than armor. Yeah, I don't like that. Alright, let's take a look at the breastplate. That's pretty cool. Oh man, decisions. It's all good either way. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Alright, and then take a look at what it looks like with this. Yeah, see, I'm not crazy about that. I like that. Alright, and then for the strap. It's just a matter of what we want for our bonus. This is called Needed for Thieves. Gives me lockpicking and some fury generation. This is needed for alchemists. It gives me science and poison resistance. But I already have a pretty high science. I don't really care about that. This gives me vigor. It's needed for priests. Magical resistance. I recently took a vigor point yesterday in order to get to some new areas. I'm not a priest, so I mean, as much as I would like a little more vigor, maybe. I don't know. I went through most of the game without really needing vigor, and then all of a sudden I was in this area where it was like, hey, if you want to get to these hidden chests, you got to have vigor. But, oh well. Donegod is the priest or priestess, I think, or high chieftain or something for the natives. I'm not doing that. Alright, I guess we'll just go back to having lockpicking. Oh, I guess we'll go with this. It's the high rank, highest fury generation of it. Sure. Looks good to me. Alright. Now let's do this one. Alright, so what do these add? 18 and 18 balance. I'm gonna cover up my nice embroidery. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty wicked. Oh, hey, the chat room. There's some comments in there. Sulfur says, I recently created a character for my playthrough and did the fighting tutorial with Kurt, and my god, this game is not easy. Yes and no. You'll get the hang of it. Are you playing on really hard, though? Maybe that makes a difference. Yeah, the first fighting tutorial was a bit difficult for me to get my brain around, and then the first, like, boss fight of the game, I got killed a few times, and I was like, what? What am I supposed to do? But once you figure out the tricks of how to do combat with this game, it's actually... It's not that hard. It's challenging. It's fun. It's engaging. But, you know, you've played Dark Souls. Come on, you've got this. It's not going to be too bad. If you want some tips, let me know. I just defeated everything in the arena. There's like 5 different challenges in the arena, and each individual challenge has 3 waves of enemies. So I basically fought 15 waves of enemies yesterday, and a couple of bosses. Because I've been fighting bosses left, right, and center to get all of this like special gear for my team. I found out that there's special gear hidden all over all the maps and stuff, and you got to fight bosses to get it. So I've been doing that. So yeah, I've had to had to figure out, because it was really strange. Remember you and I talked about in Wolfenstein how there was like a weird learning curve or a weird difficulty spike. Not learning curve, but like a difficulty spike. Like you go along, and you're kind of doing all right, you're doing all right, and then all of a sudden, bam! You know, you get your ass kicked in that courtroom level. It's just really hard, and it's kind of like that in this game. It's like at the very beginning, there's a boss. This is like not a spoiler. I mean, just the very beginning of the game. As soon as you know, basically when you get done with the tutorial, there's like this little, we're gonna fling you in the deep end of the pool kind of boss battle, and it's you know, but it's all right. And then you get past that, and then like you'll play for hours, you'll play for days, and just be like, oh, this is fine, you know, no big deal. And then all of a sudden, I got to this point in the game in one of the quests where it was like, bam, here, fight the hardest boss in the world. It was like fighting a Valkyrie in God of War or something, and I'm like, what? And I felt really unprepared, and I was really frustrated. I was really mad at the game. I'm like, wow, just don't even prepare me for this. Okay. So yeah, it's a little uneven, but I think it also maybe had assumed that I had fought a few lesser bosses already. I had been avoiding all the bosses. I mean, I'd been finding them, but not fighting them, because I was kind of like, you know, I didn't want to get my ass kicked, for one, and for another, you know, I just, for story reasons, I don't know. I was like, I didn't want to go around just killing things that I didn't understand yet. You know, I wanted to make sure I understood what was going on in the world and what these things were, and you know, I didn't want to just run around willy-nilly murdering everything. I didn't want to be a murder hobo. But no, actually, it turns out that, you know, the idea was, I guess, I was supposed to be fighting a bunch of these bosses, these lesser bosses, as I was leading up to the quest that I eventually got with the big boss, and then maybe I would have been better at fighting the big boss, but oopsie. So anyway, I fought the big boss. I died several times. I eventually got through it. And then now I'm going back and fighting all those lesser bosses to get all the gear and stuff for my crew that I guess I should have had to begin with. But, oh well. Live and learn. Oh, you're playing on hard. Okay. Well, I'm playing on normal, and it's pretty normal. So if hard, for somebody who plays Dark Souls, hard's probably just right for you. It's just a matter of understanding the combat. Just remember, you can hit, I don't know if you're playing on PC or Xbox or what, but there's a button you can hit for a tactical pause. Tactical pause is your friend. I think the combat all seems to be centered around the concept of tactical pause. And I don't know what build you're doing. but you know, there's a lot of it's kind of, I don't know, did you ever play Witcher? I can't remember if you ever played Witcher. It's kind of similar to like how there's like certain enemies have certain weaknesses, and if you can figure out what their weaknesses are, then you can use different oils on your blade to affect them. That's why you have two swords. You have slots for two swords, because different things will affect different creatures, stuff like that. Yeah, Silver Fox says, I read someone said they had a better playthrough of GreedFall on a higher difficulty. I could see that. I felt that way when I played Outer Worlds too. I played Outer Worlds on normal, and it was like a cakewalk. I mean, I just, okay. You know, if I go back, I want to go back when they release all the DLC for Outer Worlds. They're supposed to be coming out with a second one, unless it's already come out and I missed it. But I was going to wait till they had done all their DLC and then do a replay. And the replay, I was going to dial up the difficulty because, yeah, Outer Worlds was not challenging to me in the slightest. But GreedFall, yeah, I mean, GreedFall, even on normal difficulty, some of these boss battles are reminding me a bit of the God of War Valkyries. But yeah, I could see if it was a person who was really good at these kind of games and they'd, you know, if you've played Dark Souls and some of the harder games, that you would probably want to dial up the difficulty on this one. Yeah. Yeah, Sulfur says, I guess it's a bit different from the combat systems I'm used to, and that's why I'm struggling. I spent 2 hours creating characters. Until you had one you liked. Well, just so you know, there is a way, if you don't like your build, you can go back and reset your character and change all your perks and stuff. Well, I don't know if perks is not the right word for it, but skill points, I think is what they call them. There's these things called, I think they're called memory stones, and you get one, I think at the end of the tutorial when you leave the mainland to go to the island. You get a memory stone. So if you're like, oh gee, I don't want to play as a mage, I want to play as, you know, a warrior or whatever, you can reset your skill points that you spent, and you get a few more throughout the game. So if you get to different points in the game where you're like, okay, yeah, this isn't really working for me, then you can switch. Okay, you chose the warrior stuff for starters. Yeah. In this game, Kurt, that first follower that you get, he's a warrior. He's basically a tank build. Alright, so we have this look. We have this look. Alright, so this is more armor, less balance. This is more balance, less armor. That doesn't make any sense, because look at that. Look at that finger armor on there. Fully articulated finger armor. That's the one that should have more armor and less balance. This one should have more balance and less armor. They got those mixed up, man. Don't like the way that looks at all. And this is splitting the difference between armor and balance, which is what I usually go with. But I don't know if I like the way that looks. I like the way they look by themselves with all the embroidery on them, but I guess that's not an option. I'm going to go with this one. Alright. So let's take a look at that. And we got to also do the bootses. My black bootsies. And I don't have any more pure iron ore. Okay.
The best forge and tier for a day.
So let's put on the new outfit.
Custom pieces,
bam. Let's put on the gloves. Bam. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks nice. Alright, we gotta buy some pure iron from this guy.
Oh, it's a great place.
Here. Oh, we'll buy all of his amber too while I'm at it. I need that for stasis potions. Where's this pure iron ore? Okay. I'm just gonna buy one because I think I only need one. Alright.
The best forge in... Oh, it's a great...
Alright, dude. Fix up my boots. Here we go. Yeah, I don't like that at all. That looks nice. Don't like that. And we got that. Ah. That's splitting the difference. It is nice to have balance. Okay, so here's a tip for you, Sulfur. Balance and armor are both important. You can decide how important, and when you upgrade your equipment, you can either, you know, keep it balanced between the two, or you can lean heavily one way or the other. A balance is how easy it is to knock you down. There's being knocked down or being stunned, or knocking down or stunning your enemies is a big part of the combat. So, you know, like in my case, being knocked down is not that big of a deal because I'm not a melee fighter. I tend to hang back and use my gun or my bombs or my, you know, little alchemy grenades and stuff, and to use my rifle. Well, I don't have a rifle, my pistol. So balance isn't necessarily all that important to my character. But if you're going to be a melee fighter, if you're going to get up real close, if you're not doing the distance ranged and, you know, run and dodge kind of fighting, then you want to try to not be knocked down. So you would go heavily on balance. But it's the same for the weapons too. Like on weapons, there's weapons that do physical damage. Weapons have a rating for physical damage and armor damage, because there are certain creatures that have a whole bunch of armor that you got to break through before you can start doing physical damage. And so, you know, you might want to have, like, again, you have 2 swords or 2 slots for weapons. So you might want to have one weapon that will do lots of armor damage, and then one weapon that'll do lots of physical damage. So you can switch back and forth. You know, or you can just split the difference and, you know, do it that way. But anyway, you want all the balance. Take a hit but stay on my feet. Yeah, it's you know, if that's the way you want to play, you can. There's a lot of nuance to how you build your characters and how you upgrade your armor and weapons and stuff in this game. Absolutely. And you're not locked in. Like, you don't have to just be a warrior. Like, you can be a paladin where you're like doing some magic and some fighting stuff, or you can have firearms and two-handed sword, or, you know, like, there's all different, you know, you can mix and match all the skills. You don't have to stick with, like, I am a rogue, or I am a tank, or I am a mage. You don't have to do that. It allows for a lot of variety, which is nice. So that said, I think I'm going to go with this. There we go. All right.
Want armor that fits you like a glove? We'll make it for you.
Let's put on my new boots. Let's take a look at that. Yeah.
Want armor that fits you like a glove?
That's pretty cool.
We'll make it for you.
All right. Now, yesterday we fixed up Ciora. She's got her own legendary armor. It's all decked out with purple upgrades, and she's got her legendary well, unique they call it. They don't call it legendary, but her unique gold level sacrificial sword. Kurt, we gave him the Great Honor Dual Flamberge, or Flamberge, or however you say that. That's a special unique weapon that we picked up from fighting bosses and whatnots the other day. But he just doesn't have... We gave him the Major's armored boots, but the rest of the Major set wasn't as good as the this purple quality stuff. So I don't know. I don't know if we're going to find anything better for him along the way. But that's what he's got for now. And of course, Petrus has his St. Mateos unique armor. We haven't found unique armor for Vasco or for Afra yet. Afra's unique armor set was supposed to come along in that quest line that I could never get to initiate. So, sorry Afra. It's a good thing I'm not using you as a follower, because I can't get you any decent armor. And Vasco, I don't think has any legendary armor in the game at all. I don't know. I can't find any information about it. But maybe if we do this Naught quest line, we'll find something good. Alright, I'm going to put my former gear in here. I know I could sell it, and I usually do when I upgrade to something new. I sell my old stuff, but I'm sentimentally attached to this bit of kit here, so let's put it in the box. Got plenty of ammo, plenty of potions. We got some more amber. Amber seems to be the one thing that's difficult to find in this game. And I do like to use the stasis mix a lot on my blades and in my grenades, so we will make some more of this. But there's lots of different potions that can be used in different ways depending on how you want to play. I'm doing a technical build, and so I don't just have... Where is it? I don't just have potions, but I can also like set traps, I can chuck grenades, I can throw a bomb, I can put poison on my blades, I can do, well, not just poison, but all kinds of potions on my blades and stuff. That's what I'm doing. You like that hybrid builds are a thing, Sulfur says. Yeah. Yeah, so this is your skill wheel. And you know, this is what they call technical. It's really not rogue. It's just it's firearms, and it's alchemy, like traps and bombs and things and poisons. And then there's like the fighter stuff up here, which is if you want to be able to use two-handed or special weapons or heavy armor or whatever. There's that. But, you know, they put healing here in between fighter and magic user. So, you know, you could unlock healing by unlocking a few of these skills, and then it allows you to pop over here and you could be, you know, a battle mage, right? And then this is the magic user wedge here. And I haven't really explored that at all, but there's magic rings, magic spells you can cast. Yeah, there's all kinds of spells you unlock by unlocking the skills over here. And that's completely separate from your attributes. You don't necessarily, you know, some of the attributes like agility and accuracy would be more for my build. Willpower and mental power are more for a mage, and endurance and strength are more for a fighter. But, you know, I have some endurance because it gives me more life points and more balance. And then you've got your talents. So you can be any build you want and still have lockpicking if you want lockpicking. You can be any build you want and still have craftsmanship, which is like doing smithing in Skyrim. you know, stuff like that. So yeah, it's definitely very, very complex. All right, we are gonna go do this one. We're gonna go question the bishop at San Mateos. It's the thing we kind of accidentally sort of did the other day, and then but I didn't mean to. I meant to talk to the Mother Cardinal. Okay, who should I take with me? We're gonna be in San Mateos. So we probably want to take Petrus with us. Oh, okay. Sorry. Add Petrus. Hit the wrong button. Because he's from the Teleme faction. But we're also kind of doing some Naught stuff, so maybe we should take Vasco? Sure, why not? We're on Naught business and Teleme business, so I'm taking the members of those two factions with me. Does it matter? I don't know. Maybe. You'll get different quest options and different dialogue depending on who you have with you. So, there you go. You get opportunities for getting friendship or losing friendship with the companions depending on who you have with you at different times during different missions. They will sometimes, you know, jump in and say things that help further the mission, or they'll give you information that's useful or whatever. It's pretty cool. Do I have anything to sell? I don't know if I do. Yep, I don't seem to have any junk. Don't think I need 62 dragon blood resin though. We got a lot of dragon blood resin in that one location that we were in yesterday. So let's get rid of some of that. Probably don't need all that leather either. It's used for upgrades, but I don't think I need 51 of them. Ooh, I'm still carrying around this old flint revolver. Okay, let's put that in my box. I don't think I need that. Even though it's better quality, I'm to be honest, I'm not really sure what the quality. Usually better quality items will have higher stats, but not always, like this one. It's got a much higher quality, but the stats are generally much lower than what I've got, so I'll just stick with what I got. Oh, and it looks like we're back in the same spot, but we're not. We're actually Shazam in the city of San Mateos, no longer in New Serene. The houses just look the same in both places. But the emblem of the Teleme is above the gate there, so that's how you know. You walk out the door and you know you're in San Mateos. And if you don't want to waste points on alchemy, it helps to loot everything that sparkles. If you want to use the potions and alchemy and stuff. I spent points on getting the alchemy skill so I could make my own. And, you know, I have been making a few of my own here and there, but I've also found a ton in boxes. And these boxes respawn every time you go back to a city. Having science skill is also how you make ammo for your weapons. So if you're going to use the guns, that's another reason I took science skill. I wanted to make my own ammo. But, you know, you can also buy it. I mean, just about anything can be bought from merchants. Like, I just paid the blacksmith to do all these upgrades for me. I could have taken craftsmanship and done it myself, but I just paid him for it. So, like, if you don't want to spend your points on science, you can just buy what you need from the merchants. If I had it to do over again, I probably would not take science, even though I am a technical build. I would just buy ammo from merchants the way I pay blacksmiths to do my upgrades. I would have put the points immediately into intuition and charisma because that unlocks a lot more dialogue options in the game. Alright, we were in here the other day, but we were doing another quest. And now we're doing this one. So now I will speak to you, Bishop Domitius.
What do you want from me, my daughter?
Lady de Sardet, emissary of the congregation.
You know who I am.
The congregation still has the uncanny gift of surprising us. I am Bishop Domitius. I represent the Ordo Luminous on the island.
Yeah, I know.
What can I do for you?
The Mother Cardinal's been yelling at you because your stupid Ordo Luminous has been doing some crappy things.
I believe you have a few problems with the Naughts who reside in the port.
We have problems with all matter of heretics, my daughter. And of course the pagan Naughts would be among them. They are very secretive and have all sorts of strange rituals that they keep to themselves under cloak of mystery. The sorcery they employ to guide their ships is drawn from nature, just like the sorcery used by the natives. And to top it all off, and this is where it stings, we suspect them to be at the origin of the Malachor.
Whatever do you mean? How?
Have you ever once crossed paths with a Naught suffering from the blood plague? Why are they spared? The only logical reason is that they are at its origin, calling upon various cursed rituals. It's as simple as day. I am certain that we will find clues of their rituals and their pagan idols in their stockhouses in the port.
What a nest of absurdities.
What other reaction would you expect from those responsible for the curse that afflicts us?
Very well. Let's just agree that these rumors need to be verified.
Anything else?
Nope. Well, we already know that this guy's Ordo Luminous is a bunch of jerks who have been murdering people. And he is high on my suspect list for Asshole of the Year. But I guess we haven't found any proof that he's connected yet. Connected to the Inquisition murdering a bunch of people. That is. Alright, so... What is that? There's like a sun symbol just floating in the middle of the air there. Huh, okay. Alright, so what's next? We have to investigate the Naught secrets. Oh, we have to question Commander Fernando about the problems with Teleme. Alright. Now, I think that we have to dress as Naughts. We might have to disguise ourselves to get into the warehouse area because the Naughts won't let us in unless we look like them. So let's go get our disguises. I'm not sure if everyone in my party needs to be disguised or just me. Vasco already looks like Naught because he's wearing Naught clothing. But I think that I don't think that Petrus needs to be disguised. I think he can just be himself. I'm the one that matters. But let's check our stash of disguises. There's a little tiny shield. You might not be able to see it depending on what size your screen is. But there's a little tiny shield next to the coin value. Like this one says it's worth 123 coins. But there's a teeny tiny little blue and green shield. That means that it's part of the Bridge Alliance faction. This is the Coin Guard faction. This doesn't have a faction. This is the Teleme faction. There's the Naught faction. So let's take this sailor's coat and this sailor's coat from our pile of disguises. Now, the other items, the gauntlets, the boots, the hats, those don't seem to have any affiliation. I mean, they're obviously designed for the different factions, because they'll be called things like, you know, a priest's boots or whatever. And so it's for the Teleme, because they're priests. But they don't have the little shields on them. So you don't need to worry about changing your entire getup, just the torso part. So where do we need to go? Harbor office. Question Commander Fernando about the problems with Teleme. Alright. Yeah, probably to get inside we'll have to put on a disguise. Let's head to the docks. Down a dodgy alleyway? No, not this way. Oh, hello. This way. Dock should be this way. Might run into some alleyway bandits though. Here we go, port quarter, yep. Alright, now to get into the warehouses, I think that's why we have to be in disguise. So let's disguise ourselves. Or they'll attack us as soon as we walk in. He's already in a Naught outfit. But let's put him in the sailor's coat as well. Hey, Sonic Bro, how you doing? AKA Patrick. Yeah, Sulfur's here. Get to have some cookies. What cookies are you having tonight? Hey, I had some gluten-free chocolate chip cookies last night, Patrick. After dinner, I had a few. I'll have a few more tonight, too. How about that? Alright, let's go in. Hello?
Hello, milady. You are from the congregation, are you not?
Indeed. De Sardet. Your admiral has sent me here.
Pleasure. You may call me Fernando. I am the port commander here. What might I do for you?
Your admiral informed me that you've been having problems with a few citizens of Thélème. What more can you tell me?
Problems, huh? We're up to our necks and sinking with problems. Yeah, I even received threats to my own person. One of those high and mighty long robes dared walk upon my docks with talk of burning me at the stake. Burning me? Then two of my men up and disappeared, and I do not believe in coincidence. I wanted to ask for help from the Mother Cardinal, but she did not answer my requests for an audience. The games of politics are not my forte, and investigations even less so. Find my men. I implore you. More questions?
I suppose we could ask about Naught secrecy, since it's there.
I met the representative of the Ordo Luminis, and he spoke of his fears concerning the Naughts.
That hardly surprises me. That man is full of pride and arrogance, and sees evil wherever he gazes.
Yeah.
That bishop is not made of milk and kindness, but his questions are intriguing. He suspects you to be somehow responsible for the Malachor, because you never fall prey to it.
Responsible for the Malachor? And how?
Through your magic. Some sort of ritual. Do you use a magic very similar to that of the natives?
I have nothing more to say about it. Those are merely the fantasies of a lunatic. More questions?
Fair enough. No,
Thanks.
that's it.
I've got everything I need. The commander will probably not tell us anything more about the Naught's secrets.
He's standing
But
right
the
there.
documents at the Harbour Master's office may teach us something new, if we can stay discreet.
He's standing right there. Don't talk about it right in front of him. Just talk about it right in front of him. I think we should sneak in and read their secret documents. The dude's like standing 3 feet away. Oh, I can't go that way, huh? Can I go down here? Well, let me check the map. Where is it that I'm supposed to go? Oh, I guess we're supposed to go in here? It doesn't look like... Oh, there might be a way in over here. Alright. Barking up the wrong tree. Going down the wrong alley. Sorry, gentlemen. Oh, here we go. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Wasn't I just here trying to go down? And I couldn't get down? That's weird. This game can be a little bit frustrating at times because there are invisible walls. There's no jump button. No climb unless there's like, you know, a marked out spot to climb. it can be a little quirky. But, you know, I mean, God of War is kind of like that. You know, there's places you can't just walk off the edge of the path. And other games. Like Horizon Zero Dawn, you know, you could only climb where things were marked. Don't mind me. I am dressed as a Naught. You do not see me now. I am just another one like you. Alright, so where do we need to go? Upper floor. Oh. Hi there, how you doing? Can I get in here? Is this the Harbor Master's office? Ah, no, back here, okay. Orders from the Harbor Office to the attention of the Naughts in charge of guarding the warehouses. It is crucial that the number of guards patrolling the most sensitive warehouses be doubled. Inquisitors in disguise were spotted in the area. They must be attempting to get inside. So exercise caution and make sure not to let anyone inside these warehouses. Only the Naughts are allowed inside. Our secrets must be protected at all costs.
This note speaks of a secret hangar.
Did it?
We should investigate, even though it's sure to be well guarded. That way, we'll know exactly what the Naughts are hiding from us.
I can assure you we're not hiding anything reprehensible. But if you absolutely want to check it out for yourself...
Yeah, I mean, I want to take your word for it, but the game won't let me, Vasco. The game won't let me. So where do we gotta go now? Back out the door, huh? Can we just walk out this way? Is there a door here? Oh, we're just gonna walk past that dude. I bet we are. Oh, no, can't get through that door. Okay. Guess we're going this way. Back around the building. Don't mind me. Nothing to see here. Alright, so now where? Investigate the missing Naught. Oh, Sonic Bro is saying, hey, have a gluten-free chocolate chip cookie right now. No, I don't have them with me. They're downstairs. After dinner. I don't want to spoil my dinner. So where do I need to go? Straight ahead and down here, I guess. Oh, looks like somebody's got a little talk bubble over their head. Who are you?
Good day. I am looking for several sailors. Some Naughts that disappeared a few days ago.
Sorry, that doesn't ring any bells. But I did hear talk like everyone else on the port, but that's all. You should ask the Mage Inquisitors who have taken up lodgings here of late. They must have certainly seen something. We see them everywhere, and they spend their time spying on all that moves, especially eyeing all that the Naughts are up to.
And what do these Mage Inquisitors look like?
They wear a very peculiar symbol.
We cannot question all the Inquisitors roaming around the port, especially considering what we've learned from Domitius. They must be doing everything in their power to discover the Naughts' secrets.
Alright, so we gotta look for ones that are wearing a special symbol? We already talked to this dude. I guess we can go talk to this dude down here. Hello?
Good day. I'm looking for 2 men, Naughts, that went missing a few days ago. Do you know anything about them?
Why? As a matter of fact, I do. 3 or 4 days ago, I was at the tavern having a conversation with a sailor. A nice fellow. He was telling these stories. He was drinking hard. He went outside for a moment to... you can imagine. And well, he never came back. He wasn't that drunk to have passed out. If it were that, we would have found him. No. Something happened to him. That's a fact. But I would be at a loss to tell you what.
If one of the sailors disappeared as he came out of the tavern, that's where we should go. If we find Inquisitors there, they'll certainly know more than the ones we see here.
Okay. Sounds about right. So, where's the tavern? Alright, we can find and enter the Naught hangar. Or we can go investigate the missing Naughts at the tavern. Well... this one's in yellow, so I guess that's the one we need to do. The other one is optional? I don't know. Well, we're already here. Oh, hello. Up and around the corner, okay. Admiral's notes. Please have the dolphin cry of the trident repaired as quickly as possible. Also make sure to replace the barometer. The one on board is not as precise as it should be. The crew was not able to steer clear of the storm in time, which cost us a sail. And be discreet. The Inquisitors are watching us. Admiral Cabral. She's the one we talked to start all of this.
I've already seen this type of engine in my uncle's court. It's used to spy upon the stars.
These objects are called sextants. Looking at the heavens through them, we can determine and track precisely the course of our ships.
Nothing magic or impure therein. They are nothing but measuring instruments.
Yep. Let's see if there's anything upstairs. Yes, there is. A couple of things. Dun, dun, dun. What's this?
These machines are extremely complex.
Ooh, that's an
I've never
orrery.
seen anything like this. This one looks like it has a shouting dolphin etched into its side.
I wouldn't begin to know how this one works. It's a new model, invented recently. It's designed to measure the depths of the oceans. It's extremely useful.
And that, it looks like a thermometer. And this other machine, does it really predict the weather?
Really?
The
That looks like a
second instrument is
thermometer?
barometer, and it does indeed predict where the weather is going to be. Nothing magic in it either, I can tell you that.
These instruments are incredible, and I would be hard-pressed to use them. But I certainly see nothing magic in here. Nor anything diabolical. For as long as they work and are really used, these instruments seem to be the product of science. And I have definitely found nothing related to the Malachor, nor a secret sect or cult. This Domitius has let his imagination and the taste of Naught's secrets get the better of him.
I don't think you realize the importance of what you have just seen. These instruments allow us to dominate the oceans and discover new worlds. Keeping this secret has enabled us to remain the only ones capable of navigating the high seas.
Everyone just thinks you use a magic of your own.
We were the ones that spread that rumor. It harms our reputation, but protects us from competition.
And this story about the Malachor?
I have no way to explain why we don't catch it, but we're not responsible for it. I truly hope you'll reveal nothing of what you've discovered in this place.
Alright, alright. I will keep your secrets. That seems fair.
The Ordo Luminis was completely wrong. We must find these missing Naughts.
Just as soon as we loot these crates. Mama needs Hawthorne and Beast Essence. Oh. My lock-picking skill is not high enough to pick this lock. Alright, because I don't have my lock-picking boost on my outfit. If I put my lock-picking boost on, these guys will attack me because I will no longer look like a Naught. Alright. I don't want to start a fight. Let's get out of here. Yep, I recognize this alley. Alright. Well, let's go to the tavern and try to find the missing Naught. So let's change our outfits back. Because we're no longer in Naught territory, so we don't have to be in disguise. There we go. Get in there. Alright. So, where do we go from here? Ah, we're close. Alright. Maybe through here and hang a right? Okay. Oh, this way. Sorry, excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me, pardon me. Down the dark alley. Around some old apples. Oh, can't go that way. This way, gentlemen, this way. Oh, I'm getting way off track here. Let's go this way. Well, this looks like a dead end. Okay, yep. We've been in this alley before. We had to fight some... I don't know if we had to fight them or just talk to them. There were some sketchy characters. A lot of sketchy characters in these alleyways at night. Alright, I think this is the tavern here. Oh, there's the coin tavern, and just past the coin tavern is where we will investigate the missing Naughts.
We're approaching the tavern.
If we want to eavesdrop on conversations, we should be discreet.
Okay. Is there a way up on this scaffolding? We can't eavesdrop from here? Well, geez, P's Louise, where do we eavesdrop from? From here, I guess.
Why am I not surprised to see you implicated in this story of surveillance?
What?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
A witness told me that you and others of your order
trying to
seem to be
eavesdrop.
spying on all comings and goings in the port. 2 Naughts were captured not long ago. You had to have seen something.
You are mistaken, my daughter. You've been misinformed.
Allow Petrus to speak or call upon the ecclesiastic hierarchy. Well, I could do that. I've got the intuition for it. So, I don't know. Should I allow Petrus to speak? I don't want to provoke him. I got the special option. I'll take the special option.
I have the Mother Cardinal's ear. Is she aware of your initiatives?
I do not appreciate this attempt at intimidation. But very well. Since you insist. These Naughts were arrested. We were forced to interrogate them to bring to light their pagan rituals.
It wasn't a sanctioned arrest, was it?
No. The Mother Cardinal is not aware. Not yet. But as soon as we have succeeded in making them talk and they have confessed their heresy, she...
Of course. Where did you take them?
The Coin Guard has lent us their jails and some men. We do not normally like to call upon the services of these brutes, but we have need of their skills and discretion.
These Inquisitors really do not realize the consequences of their actions. We will have to proceed with caution.
What, like you proceeded into this whole situation with caution? I was trying to sneak up and eavesdrop, but it didn't seem to be giving me any option to eavesdrop. Maybe I had to sneak up from this side and be behind these boxes. Yeah, I guess I came in from the wrong direction. Dang it. Alright, I'm really close to home though, so I'm gonna go up here and stop in at the house. You alright? Here, let me help you. You seem to be stuck. There you go. Are you waving to me? Are you waving to me? No? Alright, let's stop and check in with this quest. Free the captive Naughts. Seems to be the only thing we have left to do here. And what else is going on? Second mate Fernando. Okay. And what's lit up here? I don't care. All right.
Green blood, my friend. Do you need something?
Still don't have a quest for me, huh, Kurt?
Tell me about your family. Were your parents in the guard as well?
Yes. And to be truthful, I never knew them. I was entrusted to a wet nurse, a prostitute who followed the troops. I remember her. She was sweet and a good person. She may be the only one who showed me any kind of affection. But that didn't last. As soon as I could hold a wooden sword, I was given a real one and sent to training. Anything else?
Maybe she was really his mom. I don't know. Or, well, maybe his mom and his dad were both in the guard? I guess that's what he was talking about. And then he was raised by a wet nurse until he could be in the guard as well. That seems harsh.
I must leave you.
He seems a little too kind-hearted to be a mercenary. But, oh well. That's a pretty damn cool sword, though. We fixed it all up for him. Look at that. Looks nice. I like the brass hilt. Alright. I guess there's nothing else to do here. Things to drop off. Things to sell. I think we've got a few things to sell, and then we'll go rescue the Naughts. There's a merchant in here.
Come closer. Don't hesitate.
Alright.
Don't hesitate to have a rummage.
Sure. Oh, right. I wanted to store those in my box of disguises. That's what I wanted to do.
Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you in his divine.
Alright, thanks, dude. Well, I don't know. Maybe we need to hang on to the disguises. Maybe we're not done yet disguising ourselves. Let's go with it. So, how can we get in? There's a door here. There's a door here. I guess we'll just start here. How's everyone doing out there? Is it cold where you are? Do you have power? Are you doing all right? It's been crazy in Texas, I hear. I heard that power came back on for a lot of people, but they'd been without power for days. People were found frozen dead in the streets and stuff. It's crazy. It's like biblical end times or something. It's terrible. We're having some storms here, lots of rain. It's supposed to get to 32 degrees, which is freezing tonight. Means it could get icy, but then it's supposed to warm back up to like 40 tomorrow when the sun comes out. So hopefully we're not going to get too much of an ice accumulation. We've had ice storms here before, though, where I live, and we get snow once in a while. Not very often, but we do get ice storms once in a while too. And that's basically where it rains a lot and then freezes overnight. And so all the rain that's built up on the trees and the power lines and stuff gets heavy and frozen. The roads get dangerous. And you end up losing power because the power lines will snap, or trees will fall over onto the power lines, or people's cars lose control and crash into power lines. But it usually comes back on within a day or so. We're not in a rural area, so we tend to get our power restored sooner because we're near like hospitals and government buildings and stuff. So we're kind of on that grid where, you know, we don't lose power very much or for very long. We're very fortunate. But I hope wherever you are, you're warm and you're safe. Let me know how you're doing. Yeah, Silver Foxes looks really bad in Texas. Feel so sorry for everyone. Yeah, that's what I've been seeing too. It's terrible. It's terrible. They need to send in help, but I don't know how true this is, but I've heard that like the people in government don't want help, you know? They're a very Republican state, so, you know, they want to handle it on their own. But that's part of the problem of why all this happened. Again, I don't know how true this is. It's just, you know, some news reports I've seen, but there's like a big electrical power grid that covers most of the eastern side of the United States, and then there's a big electrical power grid that covers the western side of the United States, and then Texas is all on its own power grid, and it's not connected to the other two. So when its power went down, they had no way to like get power from the other grids to like, you know, hold them over in the meantime. Like their power generators just basically went down, and they weren't winterized either because it doesn't usually get that cold. You know, Texas is in the south and it's a pretty warm place, and like they don't get a lot of snow and ice and cold and stuff. So this big cold snap of snow and ice and freezing temperatures, and their power grid wasn't winterized, whatever that means. You know, it wasn't prepared for that weather, and it went down, and they couldn't generate. I guess they couldn't generate power, but then they also couldn't get power from outside of their own generators because they were not on anyone else's grid, because they wanted to be, you know, they wanted to be their own power system or whatever. However that got set up, I don't know, but the whole thing just became a giant clusterfuck, and, you know, people have died. It's bad. It's real bad. And people's houses have been destroyed with, you know, caved in roofs and broken pipes, and it's terrible. It's terrible. Yeah, it's very scary. It's very screwed up, and my heart goes out to them. Like, you know, we should have like Red Cross and FEMA and different organizations that can help people, but I think it's like I don't know why they're not helping. I don't know if they just can't get into the state, you know, or they just can't do much because there's no power anywhere, or what's going on. But I mean, I'm hearing stories of people starving. They can't, and they have to boil their water because like all the water lines are breaking, and so all the water's contaminated, but they can't boil their water because they don't have power. So, like, nobody's drinking, eating, you know, can't get warm. It's awful. There's going to be a lot to unpack after they get through this and start looking at what happened. There's going to be a lot to unpack, that's for sure. Oh, dang, it was 5 degrees Fahrenheit where Sulfur was. Then it got up to 50 degrees within 2 days. Ooh, that's a swing, isn't it? No power failures. Well, that's good. No hot water because you were using all the power to heat the house. Yeah. Yeah, I bet. That's cold. 5 degrees. Sulfur Fox has got UK weather. Wet and warm. Woo. Well, that's something anyway. Yeah. I don't mind wet. Of course, that can have its own problems. We had some flash flood warnings here in our area. There's not right where I am, but like around people who live near rivers. I don't live near a river. But, you know, I could drive a few miles and probably get to one. But, you know, generally we're all right. But people who live in slightly more rural areas outside the edge of the town, outside the edge of the city, and that live right on the edge of waterways and stuff, they can get flooded a lot. We get a lot of rain and floods here. But right now we're doing all right. Right now we're doing all right. I got power. I'm streaming. It's very wet and rainy and dark outside. But we're here. We're keeping warm. We're doing all right. So who do we talk to about the missing Naughts? Looks like we're supposed to go out here, all the way out here.
It's blocked.
Oh, right. We've tried to come through here before. Dang it. Alright, I guess we gotta go in the other door. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna come in here and help myself. Lower floor, huh? How do we get to the lower floor? Maybe this staircase? No? Where's the staircase that goes down? Go up. Go down. Okay. Well, this definitely looks like it goes up. I don't see a go down. Maybe it's on the other side? What the heck? Well, there's a question mark here. How do we get down there? Alright, well, let's try going this way and see if we can get in anywhere. This is where it says they are, just on one floor down. But how do we get to the next floor down? Oh, there we go. Oh, dang. I just needed to turn around. Is this one of those situations where we should dress up like guards? Hello? Nope, you're not gonna stop me, huh?
Halt! You have no authority to go any further.
Breakthrough, bribe him, leave. Alright. I've tried to avoid paying bribes through this whole game, but you know what? I got a lot of gold at this point, and I get it. I'm not above crossing his palm with some silver to, like, get back here.
And if I gave you this so that you might go and have a little fun?
In that case, I could certainly look the other way for a while. But be discreet.
Be discreet means what exactly?
Thank you. Thank you for getting us out of there.
Those Inquisitors are completely mad. They tortured us. They wanted us to admit to all manner of horrors. Stories of some demonic cult and curses of Malachor. I was of the firm belief that they were going to kill us. But you must make haste. They are planning some sort of wickedness.
They spoke of a great purification. And after that, they did this to us. It doesn't bode well. Not at all. I heard them talking about their headquarters near the palace. Maybe you'll learn something there of interest. Thank you again for freeing us. We'll be able to make it back to port on our own.
We need to discover what is behind this talk of purification, before they can execute their plan. Taking into consideration what we learned in the warehouse, it will not be difficult to convince the Mother Cardinal to intervene.
Find proof against the Ordo Luminous. Well, geez, haven't we found proof enough? We keep finding proof all over the place. Alright, yeah, that's where the Ordo Luminous headquarters are. Do we have to dress up like priests to get in there? Maybe we do. I'm not sure what to expect. Every time they say be discreet, it makes me think that, like, we need to wear disguises or do stealth. Alright, well, let's stow the sailors' coats. And let's take... Do we have anything to dress up like? Yeah, we have priest robes. We could do that, I guess. Of course, I don't know if we need all three. Well, I'll take them anyway, just in case. Kurt? Kurt? What's up with you and your coin guard people?
Do you need something?
I guess not.
I must leave you.
I keep thinking I should take him with me, but I think we're I don't know if we need him to sneak into the Ordo Luminous. course, I don't know if we really need Vasco either. But Vasco's been with us through this whole thing, so we'll keep him. The game requires you to have 2 followers. Whether you want them or not, you have to have a party of 2 with you for all things. Now, we came in here and we wandered around and nobody stopped us before. But now they might stop us because we don't belong here and there's a quest. See, she's at the door now. You gonna stop me? You gonna stop me? Maybe I should save. We'll see what happens. Oh, Silver Fox says, loads of floods in the UK. Really? Oh, wow. I mean, I know you guys have a lot of waterways and rivers and rain. I guess that would follow. There would be floods. Log burner keeps us toasty. Well, that's good. We don't have a log burner or a fireplace. Well, we have a fireplace, but it doesn't burn logs. It's a gas fireplace. So, but I don't know if the power goes out if we can still use it, because it's wired up to have a, I think it has an electric switch to turn it on. So that doesn't do us much good if the power goes out. Oh, she didn't stop me. Nobody's stopping me, huh? She just let me walk right in. Find proof against the Ordo Luminous. It just says. Doesn't say where. So, okay. Let's start searching around. Ah, yeah, we were already in here. Looted that chest. Nice tea service. Love this room. Love it, love it, love it. And she didn't even stop us. Not even a halt who goes there. There's nobody in the lobby. This is kind of weird. Oh shit.
Protect me and be careful. On my blade. Let's go.
Whoa, we walked right into that. The heck? I guess peace was never an option. Alright, let's try opening this door. Message from the Inquisitor Bishop Domitius. The purification of the Naughts will begin as soon as those we have in our jails will have confessed. We will have enough proof then to convince the Mother Cardinal to let us act. It is high time we eliminated these heretics who have been allowed to circulate our cities freely. Until then, stay discreet. We would be in a delicate situation if our plan were to be revealed too early.
We must meet with the Mother Cardinal urgently. Only she can put an end to this madness.
Okay. Do we get to kill some of these bastards on the way out? No? Alright. Alright. Let's run right up to see the Mother Cardinal. You're going down, Domitius. I don't want to talk to him. I want to talk to her.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Lady de Sardet, what can I do for you?
What? I don't have a chance to talk to her about it?
I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
I guess I gotta, like, come up here and confront this dude.
Yes?
I would like to have an audience with the Mother Cardinal to discuss the discoveries made during our investigation.
She's right there.
What is this about, Domitius?
Well,
you just talked to her a second
rightly
ago.
know.
Speak of the theory of the Ordo Luminous. Speak of the events. Reveal the discoveries in the reserve. What reserve? Speak of a project to attack the port. Okay, speak of the theory of the Ordo Luminous, I guess?
You see, Eminence, Bishop Domitius has brought to my ears his order's accusations concerning the Naughts. According to him, they practice a religion close to those of the natives and use a nature-drawn magic. They would also be implicated, therefore, in the appearance of the Malachor.
That is an extremely serious accusation.
Effectively, considering the accusation is founded on no proof, other than the Naught's tradition of secrecy. But these suspicions have pushed the Order to extreme actions, risking the fragile peace of the island.
I have no idea what any of these conversation options mean. Am I just that dense? Speak of the events. What events? Like, do they mean like the quest I just went through? The events of the quest I just completed? I assume? And then reveal the discoveries in the reserve. What the hell does that mean? What reserve are we talking about? Are we talking about the Ordo Luminous information, or are we talking about the Naughts? Because I promised I wouldn't reveal what I saw in the warehouses. But this doesn't mention the warehouses. This is talking about the reserve, whatever the hell that is. And speak of the project to attack the port. Attack the port? I mean, I thought that they were going to attack the Naughts. But I guess that's what they mean by the port? Oh my gosh, this game sometimes. Alright, I'm going to speak of the events, and if that doesn't go well, I'll reload. Because I'm not sure what this means.
The Ordo Luminis captured several Naughts, locked them in jails rented to them by the Coin Guard. They were tortured with the singular goal of forcing them to admit heresy. They obtained nothing. If I had not intervened, these men would be dead.
Well, it was one man and one woman, I think.
Some of our brothers undoubtedly misinterpreted the evil. I would have never allowed such
You
a plan.
totally allowed
These
such a
Naughts
plan.
are now united with their captain, and I am certain they would be most eager to bear testimony.
Alright, I don't know what that means. The discoveries in the reserve. I'm assuming it means the stuff that the Naughts have in secret, so I'm going to skip that one. I'm going to speak of the project to attack the port.
I caught wind of a ridiculous scheme planned for the port by the Ordo Luminis, and I wanted to clear it up. I was able to get my hand on documents that effectively detailed an attack, a great purification. They were signed by you, Father, and included a contract where you enlisted the assistance of the Coin Guard to attack every Naught building and imprison every one of their men that could be taken alive.
Domitius, how could you? Whatever did you want to accomplish?
The Naughts are not believers. We should not be dependent on heretics.
Have you gone completely mad, Domitius? We are on an island. How could we not be dependent on the Naughts? I want them arrested. Him and every member of his order. I will decide at a later time their fate. I thank you for bringing this business to my attention. going after the Naughts. What madness. Without you, this city would now be drowning in chaos. Carry my best wishes to your cousin. His desire to maintain the peace on the island honors his house's reputation.
I will tell him, Your Eminence. Until we meet again.
Ah, okay. Teleme reputation +1. Anything else? Okay, inform Admiral Cabal. Okay, so maybe that was the right thing to do. Skipping the discoveries in the reserve meant that I didn't tell them about the secrets of the Naughts. So that's good. Okay. Now we have to report back to New Serene and talk to the Admiral about how we straightened all this up. So let's go back home. Alrighty. We'll put the priest's robes back in here for later. Yeah, we totally don't need that. Small armored necklace, though. Yeah, I don't need magic regeneration. I don't think anybody else does either. I'll just sell it. But I'll double check. It's a little bit better quality, but it doesn't give him... Yeah, he's not a magic user, so we don't care about that. He's not a magic user. She is, but she's already got something better. She can't use it. He's already got the Medal of St. Mateos, so that's fine. Alright. So now we need to go back to Admiral Cabral. Okay. And tell her we handled the situation. Hey Storm, I see you in the chat room. How you doing? Welcome aboard. Let's sell some junk here. What's he got for sale? Anything better than what I've already got? Not really. Oh, I could switch to a rifle. I've been using a pistol, but rifles do more damage. Prince Flintlock Rifle. Ooh, ornate pepper box. That's pretty cool. Oh, look at that. Rate of fire, 6. Oh. Oh, I'm kind of tempted. Because even though it does a little less damage, I could fire a lot faster. And if I fixed it up, there's a spot for it to be upgraded. I might be able to upgrade it. It doesn't generate as much fury, but that's okay. This one's got a higher rate of fire as well. Huh. Yeah, let's look at this. Ornate pepper box. I like it. I like the idea of being able to fire really fast. I'm gonna buy it. What the heck? Ooh. Gunner Officer's Beret. Maybe Kurt needs that. It's technically a Bridge Alliance hat, but I still like the way it looks on him. Ooh, Merchant Noble's hat. Maybe I want the Merchant Noble's hat. Yeah, that's even better than what I've got. Heck yeah, lay it on me. How's he doing with his tricorn? Yeah. The one he's got is already better. But I'm gonna get him this. I don't know, maybe I should get it for Afra. Yeah, because she's already got a beret. She needs a little bit more fixing up. I don't know, I'm not crazy about that on him. Ooh. Maybe that would be good for her. Oh wow, she doesn't have the endurance for it though. Dang it. Yeah, she's already got that. Oh, but no, this is a little bit nicer than the one she's got, and I could fix it up. I think. Look. Let's take a look at her for a second. Yeah, this one isn't fixed up. We got to get this fixed up for her. I think this is the same thing that I was just looking at. Yeah. Alright. Okay. We gotta take her to the blacksmith and get her fixed up. Alright, but we're right here and we can talk to the Admiral.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
I've settled the problem in San Mateos. Several of your men were imprisoned by the Ordo Luminis. The misguided brothers planned to attack the port. I had them arrested. They should no longer be a threat to you. The Order thought you to be heretics because of your tradition of secrecy.
The secrets. They often cut both ways. Therefore, I'm going to reveal to you another.
Ooh, really?
We discovered this island nearly 2 centuries ago.
Right. This is the information we wanted.
We sold the discovery to your nation of merchants. Then, our closest allies. We transported some lords, men, and merchandise. They began to colonize the island. The lords revealed themselves to possess a tyrannical nature and began to exploit the lands with a deadly passion. Their actions provoked a revolt of the natives, but also the very workers and craftsmen they had brought with them. The magic of the natives of Tir-Fadi was awoken. Beasts came out of the woods and destroyed the new cities. Only a handful of lords and armed men were able to make it back to our ships. The losses were enormous. The humiliation, devastating. Your princes paid us well to keep their secret. They continued to make the occasional expedition. You are, in fact, a product of one of them.
What are you saying?
You must have had your doubts. You are the child of a native. You were born on one of our ships.
And then why am I not a Naught?
An islander. But I know who my mother is, and
I understand how difficult this is to hear. And I wouldn't know why your family has kept this from you all this time. In the end, we decided to sell the secret location of the island to other nations. The congregation, in spite of its fears, could not keep away. And here you are again. I am sorry for the shock I have caused you. You asked me for the truth, and now you have it. Anything else?
No, I mean, that's not a huge surprise. We've been suspecting it since we got to the island, and everybody was saying, hey, you got a mark on your face, just like the people of the island. I mean, come on. I'm a diplomat. I'm not a dumbass. I shouldn't be that shocked. I'm more shocked that I wasn't kept by the Naughts, though, because we were doing quests earlier in this game where we found out that, like, every child born on the sea belonged to the Naughts. So why would the Naughts have not kept me?
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral.
I mean, that's the question I'd like to ask.
That for all this time, I've been fed lies. Did Constantine know? I must go see him.
You don't sound so surprised.
I understand that this revelation is upsetting. I wish I had the right words to comfort you. In any case, you do not have to be ashamed of your ancestry. This island is at the very core of all our fates.
Oh, thank you, Petrus. But seriously, no, she's all like, oh my god, they've been keeping secrets from me. Like, you already know they've been keeping secrets, and you already know you've got this mark on your face like the Islanders, and you already know that, like, the mainlanders have been shitty to the natives and, you know, lie about everything. Come on, you can't be that surprised, Desarde, honestly. But I guess when it comes to family, you know, we have blinders, right? We put up our walls, our defenses. We don't want to think the worst of the people we care about. See, I was thinking maybe her mother was actually a native, or... I mean, I figured that she had native blood, Desarde. But I didn't think that she was, like, adopted by the mainlanders or whatever. So if she was born on the ship, Does that mean she was, like, born from a captive native? Or, like, see, I thought, like, maybe she is her mother's daughter, but, like, her father was a native or something. I don't know. Guess we'll find out.
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to have you seen anything.
Let's see what he's got in the way of hats. Nope, nothing good, huh? Ooh, worn steel gauntlets. Maybe I need to get Kurt over here. Need to grab Kurt and Afra. All right, Kurt. Right, and we gotta fix up my new gun too. That looks pretty cool on him, too. Who's got a new thing for their head? Guess she did, right. Alright. Let's go see the blacksmith. I want to take care of this before I go in and talk to my cousin, because I don't know what's going to happen next. I want to be prepared. Storm's asking, so the Naughts are the 3 main enemies? No. No, we don't really have an enemy faction in this game. It's a game of diplomacy. The protagonist is supposed to be a member of the merchant... Well, you start out by default. You're a member of the merchant congregation. Congregation of merchants. And then the other factions are the... You can see them down there at the bottom. Bridge Alliance, Teleme, Coin Guard, Naughts, and Natives. The Natives are the people who are indigenous to Tier 4D, the island where most of the story takes place. The Naughts are the sailors, the nautical faction. They're in charge of all the ships. The Coin Guard is a mercenary group that is hired by the various factions to protect things. The Teleme and the Bridge Alliance are at war with each other. They live on opposite sides of the island. But we are not involved. Our faction is not involved in that war. No one is actually an enemy of ours, and that's kind of the whole point of the game, is we're trying to foster positive relationships. I mean, you don't have to. You can play through this, I guess, and be a jerk and be enemies with everyone. But you'll get different endings depending on what you do. I've been playing it as if I'm a diplomat, because that's what I'm supposed to be. That's what they tell you you are. You're a diplomat. And so I've been trying to build diplomatic relations with all of these factions. Now, some of the factions will have subgroups that attack each other and do various nasty things to each other. But, you know, they're not really. The only real enemies are the Bridge Alliance and the Teleme, are enemies of each other. The natives are becoming enemies of everyone because everyone treats them like crap. So she looks like a native to me. You mean my character? Yeah, that's what they've been saying through the whole game. Like, basically from the minute I stepped on the island and met a native, they were like, oh, you look like one of us. Because she's got the mark on her face. Yeah, it's been covered in the story. It's kind of complicated. I won't get into it, but yeah. It should definitely be no surprise that she is a native. I mean, I've seen that coming for ages. Or related to the natives. GreedFall is about trying to keep the peace, I guess, or something like that. I mean, you can play it however you want, because it's a role-playing game, so, you know, you can decide. There's nothing keeping you from wearing different armor of different factions, or being friendly and unfriendly to different factions. I mean, if you want to be a jerk, or you want to reveal people's secrets, or if you want to, you know, there's all kinds of options to make choices throughout the game, so, you know, people can play it how they want to play it. But I've heard that there are multiple endings, depending on what you choose to do. So, you know, I just happen to be, I'm trying to be friendly with everyone. I'm trying to actually be a diplomat, and which makes me go against things I'd like to do, because there are some really nasty things that happen in the game where I would really like to open a can of whoop ass on some people, but it's not my place as a diplomat. I'm supposed to be neutral, and my faction is neutral, and I'm supposed to represent my faction. So, you know, I've been trying to be as diplomatic as possible. But that's just me. You know, you don't have to. Alright, so, okay, let's go find the blacksmith.
Oh, it's you, Arnold! Here for day! Blades!
Oh.
Alright, let's get her outfit fixed up. I kept waiting until I found something better, but we haven't really found anything better for her, so we might as well fix this up right now. And well, we're going to need more pure iron ore. Of course we are.
Want armor that fits you like...
Oh.
I'll just buy all of it, sure.
Want armor that fits you like it?
Oh.
Okay. Let's recycle that one. Alright, what do we want for her? Let's see what our options are. Reinforced curved spalders. Now, she does not have the ability to use swords, so there's really no point in giving her... I don't think it's worth giving her high balance. Of course, by the same token, is it worth giving her high armor? She's not trying to get up close and personal. She stands back and she uses her rifle and she hucks grenades like I do. So, you know... take your pick. Do you want her to be harder to knock down? Do you want her to have more armor? Or you can split the difference and raise them up equally. I don't really like the way that looks, though. Yeah, we could just go with style over substance because it doesn't really matter for her. I like the way that looks. I'm gonna go with it. I'm feeling it. I'm gonna do it. Alright, and then her breastplate. Which one do I like the best? Ooh, that looks kind of Aztec or Mayan or something. I don't think I like that. I don't know if I'm crazy about that one. I kind of like that. Nah, we'll go for that. That'll work. Alright. I'm not going to worry about the strap. That gives them bonuses, or, well, if you want to have a bonus to vigor or whatever. I don't know if that matters for them. I mean, she is a scientist, so it would give her poison resistance too. Yeah, let's go for it. Why not? Alright. She's all fixed up. What else has she got going on? Oh, right, and I've got my gun. Let's work on my gun. My new ornate pepper box. Let's see what we can do with this. Aw, dang. We're out of pure iron ore. That's awful pretty. We can go for higher stun. I think I've already got pretty high stun there. We could go for higher damage. Ooh, that's real high damage. That's getting closer back up to the damage I had before. Or armor damage. I do like having armor damage. But I'm gonna need more pure iron. Alright, let's go talk to this guy. You got some pure iron, my dude?
Do you want to...
Nope, doesn't look like he has any pure iron. Dang it.
will always be welcome here.
Let's go check in with the other guy. The merchant down here in the alley. In Pee-Pee Alley. There's a tree back here where the guards keep coming back here and having a whiz here. By this tree. Okay.
Welcome. Have you seen anything?
Uh-huh. Let's see what you got by way of pure iron ore. There we go. she could wear these. She'd lose some elemental resistance. Ooh, magical resistance. That might be worth wearing. Yeah, see, nothing's better than what I've already got. These might be better for him, though. But if I buy them, I'm going to be down a bit of gold. Alright, let's go get my gun fixed up first and see how much gold we have left. Man, I was up to over 2,000 gold, and I've been spending all this gold on fixing up all my friends' gear. It can be expensive maintaining a party.
Oh, it's a great place.
Alright, here you go. Fix up my new ornate pepper box. Alright, this would get the armor damage back up to what I've already got, which is helpful. Armor damage is important in this game. I don't like the way that looks. Don't really care about fury or stun. So, yep, I guess that's it then. We'll do that. And with the new rate of fire being 6 instead of 1, this was a rate of fire of 1, so yeah, this should be much better. Bam, bam, bam. It's like a little mini Gatling gun.
The best forge in tier for D. Blades, armor, locks.
Alright, let's go put my old gun in the trunk. Alright. Got my new pistol. I'm loving it. Alright, let's go look at some gloves for them. I think that Afra and Vasco, they're the two characters that I have not found any kind of special, unique armor sets for. So I've got to try to buy them something decent.
Is your hat out of... Welcome! It's such a... Have you seen anything?
Here we go. Alright. Alright. Vasco. Ooh, that looks nice. Holy crud. Yeah, this is pretty nice. Oh, dang. That'll take a lot of my money, though. I mean, the stats are a little less than what he's got now, but what he's got now, I think, is fixed up. Let's take a look. Yeah, see, what he's got now is upgraded. So if we bought that better set and upgraded it...
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see. Have you seen anything?
Yeah, let's buy that for Vasco. Oh, I'm glad I found that. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Let's get it.
Thank you for your visit.
Ooh, look at that. Yeah, that's real nice.
Welcome. It's such a... Have you seen any...
All right, let's sell some stuff back to this guy now. Yeah, we don't need that anymore. We can't take... I know, it's got modifications on it. We can't really take the modifications off of it. We can recycle the modifications, and that just means we get a little bit of leather or a little bit of iron back. We can't actually take off the modifications and put them on another set, which is kind of a bummer. Storm says lowest armor is below 100 on those outfits. I'm not sure what you mean.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's not upgraded yet. We can improve the armor or balance on it. Some characters don't need a lot of armor and or can't wear a lot of armor. It's kind of like in Skyrim or other games where it's like there's heavy armor and there's light armor. There's certain outfits that you can only wear if you have certain stats. And some of the companions just don't have those stats, so they can't wear really heavy armor. That's just the way it is. And I don't have those stats either. There's a lot of armor sets I can't wear. And this brand new Merchant Prince's Ceremonial Cuirass, I couldn't wear this until I got enough endurance. I had to have an endurance of 2. So I had to level up to level 25 so I could get another point to spend on endurance so that I could even wear this. So yeah, the weapons and armor you're able to use in the game depends a lot on what you put your points into, how you spend your skill points and your attribute points and all of that. And, you know, the different companions that you have different builds, you know. Some are ranged weapon users, some are heavy tank types, some are mages. You know, it just depends on the character.
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine from the continent. Tear for the alcohol.
Alright, I don't think I have a lot of gold left. Yeah, I do not. So we're not going to be able to buy her. Well, let's buy her some decent. I don't know if we can buy her some decent gloves. I don't have enough money. Sorry, Afra. She was the last companion to join my group, and we have not found any kind of decent stuff for her. There's no, like, well, there should be a legendary or unique set of armor for her in the game, but I can't seem to get the quest line started. Or I haven't gotten to that quest line yet, or whatever. So we don't have super special armor for her. See, I've got the super special Merchant Prince's outfit because I defeated a boss and got that stuff. Kurt's got some nice stuff, but I think we just bought this or found it somewhere. We found the Major's armor set for Kurt, but it actually turned out to be not as good, even though it's golden. He's wearing the boots, but the gloves and the torso weren't as good as this purple stuff that he had already. But he's got this unique weapon, so there's that. Haven't found a set for him. Just found this stuff that we bought. Gotta upgrade it. Gonna need more money for the upgrades, though. We have her legendary armor set, or, well, I keep saying legendary, but they call it unique. It's gold. It's probably the best thing we're going to find in the game for her, and she's got this gold unique weapon. And he's got the St. Mateos set here. And there's a better ring for him, but he doesn't have the ability to use it yet. Again, he needs to have a slightly higher, I think, willpower score in order to use this ring that I've got for him. See, they have different attributes. Like, his mental power is 3, his endurance is 3, and his willpower is 3. He's not going to get... Maybe it's mental power that he needs. So he's not going to get a point of mental power until I reach level 27. That's what it says on there. He won't get a point in endurance until I reach level 30. So they kind of level up as you level up, and then as they level up, they can use better items and things. I don't have his friendship bonus because for some reason I never got the third of his 3 quests. Don't know why. There's supposed to be 3 companion quests for each companion, but I can't get the 3rd quest from him. I can't get the 3rd quest from Ciora. I haven't been able to get the 3rd quest from Kurt. I've done all of Asco's and all of Afra's quests. I don't know what happened. I don't know if the game's glitched, or if I just have to get further in the main story, or what. Don't know. Anyway, let's take a look at what I've got. Alright, I think I'm all fixed up as good as it's gonna get. But I think there's a quest line that I could totally miss out on if I'm not careful. Let me look this up. All right. Ah, okay. Okay, we've done that, we've done that. Alright, we've done all of that. I guess we can continue on with this one. We don't have anything else to do. Alright, let's go speak to Constantine. Who am I gonna take with me? I guess it doesn't matter, because usually when I go talk to Constantine, all of them show up. Alright, I'm gonna take Kurt. Guess I'll take Kurt and Vasco. Let's see what happens. Sure would like to continue doing Kurt's companion quests. And Siora's. Sure would like to get a special set of armor for Afra. Come on, game. Oh,
Cousin,
dang.
you couldn't pick a better time. I've been taken with jitters, like a cat on a midday roof.
What are you waiting for with such anticipation?
I took your advice, you see. I've summoned one of these crows! He has been examining me for nearly an hour. I just barely escaped a purge. But I was given the mandatory bleeding. I so hate their little knives.
And so then, our venerable doctor, what is the verdict? The blood is black.
Constantine, is this your blood? Constantine, answer me. Constantine, stay with me. Constantine! There is a chance he is in error. It might be something else.
I'm going to die.
No. No, Constantine.
I will die, like your mother, and the others on the continent. I'm dying. I don't want to die. I don't. Not so soon. It's so good. Cousin, I don't want...
Constantine, I am here. Pull yourself together. Out. Everyone out. It's an order.
We've known all along he was sick. What did you think it was?
No. Are you better?
I don't know. You won't leave me, will you?
I'm going to find a cure, I promise you.
I've been trying to find a cure this whole game.
Didn't you promise the same thing to your mother? You know I'll be dead before you find one.
Don't say that. I will succeed. I've already some promising trails to explore.
I don't know, cousin. The tidings are so awfully dire. I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. I doubt the reason for your visit was to console me in my tragedy. Tell me, what brings you here?
It can wait. It's nothing that cannot be dealt with later.
But please, please, whatever it is, it will take my mind elsewhere.
I was able to get the whole story out of the Admiral in exchange for a service. As our investigation was leading us to imagine, the congregation did once attempt to colonize the island. The Naught discovered it some 2 centuries ago and brought our people here a few decades later. But the enterprise to colonize the island failed completely. There were a great many bloody battles. Few colonists survived. The princes preferred to hide their defeat and paid the Naughts to keep the secret.
That they hid the fiasco from the world, I get. But that my father said nothing about it to me.
That's not the most shocking part of the story. Believe me.
What do you mean?
The congregation continued to make expeditions to the island with the help of the Naughts. According to the Admiral, my mother was captured from here during one of them. I was born on one of their ships.
What? But... that means you are not...
Your fair cousin. No. All the lies that we've been fed since our tender childhood. The fable told I am the spitting image of my dead father, lost during an expedition. I don't know what to think, Constantine. Why did they do that to me?
I don't know. It's another one of their sly and dark orchestrations. Some vile intrigue. If it is of some comfort, no matter the true story, you will always be my fair cousin. You have always been the only one to care for me. You are my only friend. That's all that matters to me. Keep this discovery between us. No one needs to know. My aunt adopted you after all. Bring in the others. Let us speak of different concerns. That's enough bad news for one day.
Woo! Not reputation +1. Uh-oh.
Kurt, what is...
What?
Dismissed, soldiers! Leave us. We have much to say.
What is going on? I don't appreciate this attitude, Kurt. Must
Oh, no.
I remind you that these men all answer to me?
Times change, Your Highness. Or rather, they're about to do so.
Is
What?
it a threat? What are you hoping to accomplish? Don't tell...
Silence! We have little time and none to lose.
Kurt, what are you talking about?
The commander of the Coin Guard is here in New Serene at this very moment. He's preparing a coup d'etat.
What?
In the 3 cities of the island, our men are going to eliminate the governors and their entourage.
This is madness. How?
How? You'll go down as easy as plum pie and cherry wine. Standing behind every one of you is one of our men. You have entrusted us with your security. You are completely at our mercy.
Then why did you send your men away? And why are you telling us all of this?
I've known you both for a very long time. Too long. I've come to know you. To respect you. And I've never reneged on a contract. These orders go against all that I am. A cold-hearted mercenary. Definitely.
No,
But never
Kurt.
a
We know you
traitor.
better than that.
And so now you are forewarned. You must take action.
Thank you, Kurt. I will not forget this. Constantine, we need to get you to safety as well as your counselors.
But I want to...
What? Take part? You can barely stand up. No, we must take you into the cellar.
Where'd Petrus
If
come
I've
from?
completely understood what you've said, Kurt, the governors of our cities are also in danger.
Yes. If you want to keep your allies, Your Highness, you also need to warn them.
Correct. We cannot let them fall into the hands of these traitors.
I will find the means to send them a messenger. Do you know where your conspirators are?
It would seem I should be one of them. They are counting on me to eliminate both of you. The most
Kurt,
urgent
no,
matter
say it
is to
isn't
get our hands
so.
on the commander and his 3 lieutenants. The others are doing nothing but following orders. If we cut off the heads, they will fall into rank.
I always knew you were a good man.
Don't make me change my mind. We'd better be off. Now.
Holy crap! Kurt is locked out. Oh my god. Okay, this is a twist I didn't expect. Oh dang. I mean, okay. Oh my gosh. We kind of knew there was a plot though, right? Wasn't there some mention? Oh, I can't remember what quest we were doing. We were doing a quest. Yeah, where we had to find the ghost camp with Kurt. They were like training elite soldiers out in the woods somewhere with the coin guard. And at the time I was thinking did we actually find information? I think we did. I think we found information that said there was going to be a coup. Or that it implied that there was going to be a coup. Something about taking out the governors, but we didn't know who was behind it. I could have swore we found some paperwork about that or found some notes or something about that. But the game never had me follow up on it that I remember. So this is not like a total shock that like the coin guard will be used. I think that's what it was. I think we assumed that the coin guard was going to be paid off by somebody to take out the other governors. Like maybe the Ptolemy would pay the coin guard to take out the merchant congregation and the Bridge Alliance or something like that. Like we kind of thought something like that maybe, or it was implied. I didn't know that the coin guard themselves were going to take out all the whole, you know, every single governor and take over the whole island. And I certainly, oh my gosh. So see, now it's a good thing I did Kurt's quest, because I did read online that if you had not done Kurt's quests and he was not on friendly terms with you, then he would have tried to kill you. And you would be forced to fight him. Which would suck because, you know, if you spend all your time fixing up all of his armor and weapons and everything, and then you have to fight him, that would suck for you. But, I mean, I did know about that, but I didn't know the circumstances of it. I just knew that at some point Kurt was, like, going to turn on you if you didn't make friends with them. But I didn't know this was all going to come together just like this. And it scared me for a minute because the way he was talking, I thought that maybe I hadn't gotten to be friendly enough with him and he was going to turn on us, but he didn't. Oh, my gosh. I know, Silver Fox says, oh, my God. I know. See, this is the part where I think I had read somewhere that I had read online. I didn't know it was part of all of this, you know, military coup thing, but I had read that at some point Kurt could turn on you and you'd be forced to fight him, and you either had to kill him or let him go. And that's the only time that one of the companions in the game is scripted to die, is if you choose to fight him and choose to kill him. That's the only thing I knew about this, but I didn't know, like, the circumstances of it or what was going to happen, or, you know, I didn't know all the details. I try to avoid getting too many details about everything in the story. And when I go looking online for pieces of information, you know, I mean, I think I was just looking online a while back about, like, can any of the companions die, you know, when I first started playing the game, and that's what I came across. But, oh my gosh. Okay, so Kurt is locked out. I've got to take other... Okay, let's definitely... Oh, my God. Okay, well, Petrus's faction, the Ptolemy, are on really good terms with me. So they are definitely an ally of our faction. But Afra, even though I've done her personal quests and we are on a friendly level with each other, I have never been able to get that In the Name of Science quest initiated for her faction, and so I don't have any positive relationship to the Bridge Alliance. So I don't know if I'm supposed to go and warn the Bridge Alliance. Maybe I should take both of them with me. I don't know. Oh, the team is full. Oh, I can't take anyone else. Okay.
We'll certainly have to fight some traitors at Torsten's behest on our way to the cellar. Stay on your guard.
Stay behind us, Constantine. You're in no condition to fight.
We must also think about the advisors, including your professor. And then we have to rescue Lady Mirange.
We
Oh
must
my
hurry
God.
before the guard can act.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Where do we gotta go? Upper floor. Lower floor. Go up. Alright. Let's go find my mentor. Where is he at? Through here. Is he in here?
Lord de Corsillon.
Yeah, there we go.
The Coin Guard tried to assassinate my cousin and is plotting the same actions against the other governors.
So, they have finally done it. Such proximity to power is a terrible temptation. It was only a question of time before they succumbed.
We should have paid more attention to your lessons. We might have been able to avoid all this. Follow me. I'm taking you somewhere safe.
I'm coming.
Or maybe, here's an idea. Maybe you should have taken that. Oh shoot!
To my help, and death to the others!
May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Holy crud! I like my new pistol though, I gotta say. Oh, dang. That kind of surprised me, though. Everybody good? Is everybody safe? Oh, my God. Okay, so now what do we gotta do? Sorry. We gotta go downstairs. How do we get downstairs? Oh, come on. Go down. Alright, out to my right. This way? This way we came in? There we go.
To my help! Death to the others! Come on!
Protect me in this battle!
Come on! Let's see what you're capable of!
Oh, dang. I got shot. Stop while I rifle through their pockets. Alright, so lower floor, I guess. Oh, wow. They're still here. Hello. You're not gonna come with?
To my health! And death to the others!
May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Move away!
Oh,
Things
cool.
are about to get dicey!
May the shadow engulf our enemies, is what he says before he casts his shadow burst. I didn't realize that. I mean, I've heard him say it before. Come on. But I didn't know that he like said it and then did his shadow burst thing. That's pretty cool. Alright. Now, where's this other... Constantine's advisors? Up here on the right. Oh, you're just gonna just polish the wall there in the middle of all this violence.
Lord Minister, the Coin Guard wants to take control of the island by assassinating all its governors.
The Guard is everywhere. They could succeed.
We will do everything in our power to thwart them. Come now. We'll take you somewhere safe.
I'll follow you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Storm says, "You're killing who? I'm confused. The storyline is confusing to me all of a sudden for some reason." The Coin Guard. It's one of the factions in the game. The Coin Guard are mercenaries who normally are hired by my faction and the other factions to work as guards, right? They guard the castles, they guard the warehouses, or they guard, you know, the diplomats, they guard the royalty. They're mercenaries who are paid to guard everyone. And they work for the Congregation of Merchants, they work for the Teleme, and they work for the Bridge Alliance. But they've decided, apparently, to stage a coup, and so they're supposed to be killing everyone that they're protecting. They were going to kill all the governors. And my cousin Constantine is a governor of New Serene. And then they're going to kill the Mother Cardinal, who's the governor of Teleme, and they're going to kill, I don't remember his name, the governor of the Bridge Alliance. But Kurt, who was supposed to kill us, has been a friend of mine, and because I did his side quests and I got a lot of friendship built up with him, he decided to not turn on us. He's helping us. And so we're trying to rescue all of my cousin's advisors and get them safely out of the palace and protect them from all of the coin guards. Does that make sense now? Hey, Barbarian King, how you doing? Alright, so now we need to ensure the advisors are safe. Alright, and what does that mean? Need to lead them out of here. Oh, shoot.
Protect me in this battle. To my help. And death to the others. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Jeez, Peas Louise. We kind of got bottlenecked right there, didn't we? I think I was shooting my cousin or stabbing my cousin. Everybody all right? Good thing that we can't do any accidental friendly fire damage to anyone. Would have been better if they'd been all standing out here in the room instead of right outside the door, but alright. We handled it. Now, it said that we were supposed to save Lady Mirage. Oh, but there's still somebody else. Lower floor. Ensure Constantine is safe. Lower floor. So where are we supposed to be taking them? Down to the basement? Turn around and go back. Okay, maybe we're trying to hide them in the basement? I don't know. Oh, right. You remember that extensive basement that we found under the palace here? Maybe that's where we're supposed to take everybody, and that's why... Okay, I'm good. I wanted to see what my health was. And that's why this is here. Maybe we're going to have to fight our way through a bunch of jerks. Yeah. Here we go. We got to take them all the way. There's like a library down here, or an archive. We've been to it before during other quests. Let's huck a bomb at these jerks.
To my help and death to others.
That was useful. That was effective. You okay there, Petrus? Petrus, you seem a little glitched. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Petrus! Petrus, settle down! Alright, I think this is where they're gonna be safe. I think? Alright, we gotta go up ahead this way. Here we go.
We've reached the cellar. It looks like a good place to hide. Constantine, promise me that you will stay here until we secure the city.
Do I even have a choice? Here I am, consigned to my quarters like some broken old maid.
Like someone ill, Constantine. Someone who is dear to me. And the city wouldn't survive your loss.
You have have such a way with words. Very well. I promise to stay here, obediently awaiting your return.
Let's go then.
And cousin? Watch out for yourself. You are dear to me as well.
You are safe here.
You have my eternal gratitude, Excellency. We owe you our lives.
You will be safe here.
Thank you, my friend. I will never forget what you've done for me.
Of course, if this place was really well prepared, there would be a secret exit that they could take, so they could leave the castle completely if they had to. Just saying. Alright. Alright, so now what? Oh, warn Madame de Mirage. Warn the other governors. Okay. Let's go. Are we gonna have to fight some more? I'm about to hit level 26 with all this combat. Not that I'm complaining. But now we know why that's there, that archive and those rooms and everything. What was that? Oh, wine bottles. I couldn't tell what that was as I ran by. Okay. And the servants are just out here scrubbing floors and stuff. Don't mind us. Alright, anybody else? And the city is just carrying on as if nothing's happened. Lady Morange lives over here. So we will tell her what's
Lady
going
Morange,
on.
Make ready to depart. We cannot remain here.
But what is going on?
The Coin Guard has decided to take control of the Isle. They plan to overthrow the governors. They were set on assassinating Constantine and his entire entourage.
The idiots!
You are in danger. Do you know a safe place we could take you?
Don't worry about me. I have friends here. They will hide me. Go! And do be careful.
Alright, we warned her. Now what do we do? Warn the other governors. Okay. Warn the other governors.
May the Almighty protect me in this battle.
To my help, and death to the others!
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Level 26. What did I get, if anything? I got 2 skill points. No attribute points, no talent points. Okay. Which means I can unlock Enlarged Shadow and Devastating Shadow. Sure, might as well. Not really anything else that I want to unlock, to be honest. What did I find? An old saber, huh? Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is, he's already got the good stuff. Oh, wow. All right. So he's been wearing this piece that we just picked up. It's identical to what he's already got. All right. Oh, and these are identical as well. Oh, side quest. Petrus's quest. Dangerous bets. Talk to Petrus about his plan. Why do I suddenly get this quest? Alright, well, let's talk to Petrus. Hello, can I talk to you? No, I guess not. Warn the other governors. Yeah, I don't know where I'm supposed to go next. Warn the other governors. Warn the other governors. Oh, I can't get out of the city. Looks like the gates are closed. I'm gonna have to fight Coin Guard to get out of the city. I get it. I get it. I can't just go fast traveling from my house. Nope. Look at travel is blocked off. Alright. Well, I'm gonna make some ammo. And I'm gonna go see the blacksmith. Hello, my friend. Be safe. Oh, I can't interact with them.
Oh, it's a great pleasure.
I can interact with the blacksmith, though. Huh, that's crazy. What? What happened to Kurt? Oh, he got another... There's two of them? Wait a minute. How did we get two of these? Is that a glitch? I wonder if that's a glitch, because we also have two of his armor set too. That's identical to what he already has. Like maybe because we didn't fight him, maybe that's a glitch. Like normally if we had fought him and defeated him, we would have gotten back the stuff that we had given him. But instead we were fighting we fought someone else who basically was like a duplicate of Kurt. And I looted their stuff? That's crazy. Look at that. Alright, well we're gonna sell that. Yeah, there's even a gunner's beret. So basically we fought a duplicate of Kurt and got all of his loot without him actually dying. How weird is that? Look at it, it's like exactly the same as Kurt's armor. And even the same gauntlets. That is so weird.
Want armor that fits you like a glove? We'll make it for you.
That's weird. I'm gonna go store it in my chest though. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the live stream and see at what point did we fight someone. Like, where did I pick up all of that gear? Where did we fight Kurt's doppelganger? That's a weird glitch. I can't even switch out my party members either. Yeah, Storm says you fought a twin Kurt. That seems like it, doesn't it? Because like I was saying a little bit earlier that if you're not friends with Kurt, you end up having to fight Kurt because he tries to kill you and your cousin. But because I was friends with Kurt, I didn't have to fight him. But then somehow I ended up with an exact replica of his gear. I mean, even down to the unique sword that he's carrying, because he's carrying a legendary gold level unique sword that you can only get one of in the game. Yet somehow now we have two. See, he's still carrying one. And yet I had another one in my inventory. That is so strange. That's gotta be a glitch. Alright, so what are we supposed to do now? Warn the governors. Alright, well we can't leave town until we fight the rest of the coin guard, I guess, so let's go.
One armor that fits you like a glove. We'll make it for you.
Maybe anyone can protect me in this battle.
To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Come on, if you dare!
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Now is not the time.
I'm trying to loot him.
Now is not the time.
I'm not trying to go in the pub. I'm
now
trying
is
to...
not the time.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is so strange. Let's see what we ended up with after this. Alright, that makes more sense. We just got an old rusted saber. A regulation hat. Ooh, that really does look like Darth Vader's helmet, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't like that one bit. And Captain's thick gloves. Alright. Sorry, dude, I shot you. I didn't mean... I thought he was an enemy, but now he's not, so...
Oh, it's a great... The best forge in Tier 3D! Blades, armor, locks, custom pieces made to order!
Messenger, be ready to leave at once. You must warn the governor of Hikmet that a conspiracy is underway targeting him.
It's just that I can't leave the city just yet.
What are you talking about? The order comes from the governor. What more do you need?
It's just that I was told if I left the city today, it would cost me my life.
Who said that? The commander's men, I suppose.
I don't really know, but they were heavily armed and they pay very well.
Oh, I don't have a lot of money left. Let's try charisma.
And so you are prepared to betray your prince and country for a few coins. Don't you understand that the reason I am standing before you is because the guard failed to take this city? Do you know the punishment reserved for traitors?
Oh, okay. Successful
Very
use.
well,
Good.
Excellency. I'll leave immediately.
Good. All right, let's go. I thought I was going to have to go to the other cities, but I guess not. I just have to get the messengers to go. All right, here we go. All right. Let's throw a bomb at these jerks.
To my help! And death to the others! Come on, I'll teach you how to dance!
May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Move away!
Oh, they're running away. Why are they running away? Did we get too far away? Yeah. I hate that.
And death to the others!
If we get too far from their spawn circle, they'll run back to their spawn circle and gain all their health back. It's kind of a annoying glitch of this game. I don't know if it's a glitch. If it's intentional, it's a pain in my ass. An annoying side effect of how this game is programmed. I don't like it. How's my health? Oh, decent. Okay. How am I on ammo? I'm alright. Got some ammo out of there. Alright.
Make preparations to leave. I have a message to communicate immediately to the governor of San Mateos. You must tell the Mother Cardinal that the Coin Guard is preparing a coup d'etat. Her life and those of her entourage are in grave danger.
Very well, Your Excellency. I'll leave immediately.
Alright, this guy
The
was
commander must be
willing
in his
to
upstairs
leave.
quarters preparing the attack. We should try to reach him discreetly.
We didn't have to
We
bribe
could try
him
to
or
go through
anything.
the tavern's kitchen.
That's one way to do it. Or we could use the scaffolding to access the upper floor directly.
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's visible from the dormitories. And I know that the young recruits were ordered to stay there.
They will not suspect us if we're wearing guard uniforms. Do you know where the 3 lieutenants you told us about are located?
Ludger is an instructor. He'll be in the right wing of the barracks. As for the other 2, they'll be at the tavern. Olga and Werner are in charge of the guards' secondary activities in the basement.
I see. Our priority should still be to stop Torsten. We will worry about the others later.
Okay. Did you get all that, everybody? I don't know. Not sure. Alright, so enter the coin barracks. Alright. Arrest the coin's lieutenants. Alright, now he said 2 of them should be in the tavern, and we'll worry about them later. But if we have to fight through a whole bunch of people going through the whole barracks, but we can sneak in through here if we have guard armor. Do we have guard armor? I mean, I know I just sold a ton of it, but yeah, I just sold a bunch. I mean, Kurt's already in guard armor, but Let's see if I have any stored. I think we stored his back at my place. So let's go put it on. I guess I'm gonna be Kurt's double. Alright, we'll take this and we'll take this. Oh, that's right, we got the major stuff too. Alright. Oh, I can't even wear that if I wanted to. I could wear this though. That's pretty cool. That's got better stats though. I'm gonna wear that. He could wear that. You could be Kurt's double today, Petrus. Yeah, we'll give him that. And we'll store this. All right. And my cape is all glitchy again. Oh, we didn't loot this guy. Alright, I think we had climbed around on the scaffolding before. Like there's scaffolding out here, and there's scaffolding over there, and all around here. There we go. I had wondered why it was here, but now we know. Is it still glitchy or is it fixed now? Alright, we gotta go down and hang a left. Are they gonna fight us or are they gonna fall for it? It looks like they're falling for it.
Soldiers! Captain! We have a message for the commander. Where is your instructor?
They are both in the officers' hall, Captain. On the other side of the landing, on this floor.
Very well. At ease, soldier.
Ah, we gotta go through all these buildings. Or these rooms. Alright, go forward, go forward, go forward. Okay. Should be right here.
What are you doing here, recruits? Return to your barracks. You have your orders.
Sorry, Lieutenant, but I'm afraid that we cannot follow those orders. You are under arrest, as well as your commander.
But what is this?
I recognize you.
You're the governor's emissary. And Kurt, you had your orders.
Sorry, but forced to betray someone, I decided it would be the less likable of the lot.
Traitor. Soldiers, ready weapons. May the Almighty protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
It said that I lost reputation with the coin guard. Pfft, like I care about that at this point. They tried to kill me and my cousin. They should be worried about losing reputation with me. Screw them. Oh, I can't lockpick that. Lose reputation with the coin guard. Alright, what was that though? We got some kind of purple hat. Purple quality hat. Whoa. That's pretty nice. I mean, it does look pretty good. Alright, I'll give it to him for now. Yeah, okay, I could probably live with that. Barbarian King saying slice and dice. Yeah, no kidding. Time for disguise. That's right. Okay, so now what? Lower floor, arrest the coins, lieutenants. Okay. How do we get back to the lower floor? Looks like there's some stairs that way. Oh, no. Zigged when I should have zagged. This way. There we go. Down the stairs. Anybody down here gonna fight us? There's some coin guards in there.
It's blocked.
Is it now? I guess we are gonna have to go this way. Off to my right. Alright, no, this way, okay. Where are we at? Okay. They're in the tavern. The tavern's around the corner this direction, so... Oh, right, they're downstairs in the brothel.
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. I know you've paid your entry fee, but this is a special night. My orders are not to let anyone in.
What if I paid you a supplement for your good services?
Very well, you can come in. I hope I won't be in trouble.
I regret, milady, we are closed this evening. Come back another day.
I'm not here to tempt my luck. Are you in charge?
That's right. What do you want from me?
From you? Nothing. We are here to arrest the commander's lieutenants.
Is that right? Now this ought to be good. And for what crime would that be?
You know very well. For high treason.
Oh, and you think that my men are just gonna let you, without so much as blinking an eye?
Attempt reasoning the soldiers. Allow Kurt to intervene. Engage in combat. I could allow Kurt to intervene, but I've got this intuition, so I might as well use it.
Why would your men risk their lives and their families' well-being to serve your greedy ambitions? Gentlemen, you have been manipulated. I imagine you were promised riches and high station on the island, told that with such a prize you would be free of the services of the merchants, the mages and the scholars. But do you imagine for an instant that the Naughts would risk losing their precious clients for you? That the continental nations that you've betrayed would accept that you might return to their lands? You would be condemned to remain on this island, isolated and forever banished from the continent. I only hope that you are leaving no one behind you, because you will never see them again.
You make sense. We have too much to lose in this story. I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but you're gonna have to deal with this yourself. Do with him what you feel you must.
Maybe unless you protect me in this battle.
To my help!
Alright, now let's take a look at how I'm doing here. Yeah, I've gone from on nice terms with the coin guard to suspicious terms with the coin guard. Well, you know what? It can't be helped. I'm not really sure what I could do differently. They tried to kill me, so, you know, fuck them.
Soldiers, ready weapons! We are under attack!
We have been sent by the Governor Constantin d'Orsay.
Convince them to leave it at that. Propose money to end the combat.
Your lieutenant is accused of high treason for having participated in an attempted coup d'etat. As you can see for yourselves, the attempt failed. Are you also ready to be accused of treason because of your loyalty to your lieutenant?
I doubt it. I'm sure they're gonna make the wise decision. Isn't that right, Dieter?
You give your word that we'll suffer no repercussions if we lay down arms?
You have my word.
Very well. We are dropping our weapons, soldiers. That dog's hide doesn't deserve our sacrifice.
Maybe unless you protect me in this battle.
Well, I didn't really arrest him so much as I killed him. Alright, so now what? Reach the office of the coin's commander. I thought we already did that. I guess that's back outside. Oh, back in here again, huh? Alright. It's an awful lot of dead coin guard. Why in the world are we paying all of them to protect us when all it takes is just like, you know, me and a couple of dudes? Alright, so now what? Reach the office of the coin's commander. It looks like it's down a level? Oh no, up a level. Upper floor. Okay. Go up. Alright. Thought we were already up here. Why do we gotta go back here again? Jeez Louise, come on.
Shit. We've arrived too late.
Do you know where Torsten could have gone?
No. But we'll certainly find some information about it in these papers.
We could have come in here to begin with. I mean, I didn't because there wasn't a quest marker in here. I guess that's just the way the quest is written. Message to Commander Torsten. Commander, we have carefully followed your instructions. If the operation were to fail, an escort will be waiting for you outside the barracks to take you safely to the docks, where the Naught ship you've asked for will be waiting for you ready to depart. Lieutenant Werner.
Torsten suspected that I would denounce him, and he was prepared to leave this place. We must catch up to him. He cannot get away with this.
Let's go.
Oh, I got 6 gold coins. What's back here? Lockpicking level 3. I don't have lockpicking level 3. It'll have to remain a mystery. It's a cool room. Oh. Right, this is the room where we killed everybody.
Torsten is a snake, but he's clever. Apparently, he suspected I would refuse to follow his orders.
He must have been told about our attack on the ghost camp and drew his own conclusions. He knew you better than you thought he did.
So straight ahead. You guys aren't gonna try to stop me? To the right, okay. Oh, cutscene.
The guard, we're moving out. Break camp. We are no longer welcome here. And so, these snake oil merchants defy us by sending their watchdog. Let's show them what guards are made of!
Okay. I'll show you what I'm made of.
Come here, you pathetic dog!
The game is over for you, Commander.
Whoa! That ended kind of abruptly. Bam! Now we're in here. And he's all locked up. Assess the situation with Constantine. Talk to Petrus about his plan. Dangerous bets. Can I talk to you? I can.
I need to speak with you, my child.
Yes, Petrus. What is it?
I've come up with a plan to put what we've learned about the Mother Cardinal to use.
Do tell.
You will have to take part in a fight in the arena, and we must make sure that the odds are high. To do this, you'll have to face a champion. This will lure her in.
I already defeated everything in the arena.
But the risk is they'll bet against me.
That may be the case, but the highest bets are based on the exact time of the defeat.
I see. We're going to make the Mother Cardinal believe that I will lose at a specific time.
And by doing so, you'll win something bigger than a fight.
This'll make her lose a considerable amount.
Exactly. I've even taken measures to make sure her usual moneylender is unavailable. Without knowing it, she will come to me looking for gold in order to place her bet.
And she will be at our mercy. Is this how you settle scores in Thélème?
This is how all scores are settled, my child. Or on the battlefield. But that's much dirtier. So, what do you say?
I'm gonna postpone this for now.
It is certainly interesting. But I must see to other things before putting it in motion.
Yeah, come on,
I'll
I
come
just
back
had
to you
to...
as soon as I have more time.
Of course, my child. I know how to be patient.
I will see you later, Father.
I mean, we just had to put down a coup. A military coup. We gotta get out of these clothes. Let me get back into my usual outfit. Alright, and he's wearing what he's always wearing. Alright, that should be us all taken care of. Yep. Woo! That was a heck of a little quest there. Terribly exciting. Lots of combat. Lots of drama. Oh god, dude, you don't look good.
Do I have the time to return and see those dear to me?
Constantine, how are you feeling?
Death is on my doorstep, and all hope has flown through the window. Come closer. What ill tidings.
Not too close. 6 feet, man. 6 feet.
I thought you would like to know that the Coin Guard's attempt to take control of the island has failed.
This is excellent news. The kind I've not had in a great while. Thank you, Kurt. Were it not for your loyalty, we were lost. And as for you, my fair cousin, you know what I owe you. Not only have you looked out for me, like always, but you have protected my advisors.
Yes. And if your highness would permit, I would like to relay our most sincere gratitude from all of Thélème. Thanks to your message, the Mother Cardinal was able to thwart the commander's plans. By the grace of the Illuminated, the city is saved, and the traitors punished as they should be.
Oh, good.
I was told that you were able to catch the commander and his underlings before they were able to flee.
Barely, but yes. They are going to have to pay for their crimes.
I cannot remember if the traitors are hung before being quartered, or if it is the contrary. Enough talk of ruffians. They failed, and for that, I again thank Kurt.
If your highness is looking for a means to translate his gratitude, gold is a present that is always appreciated.
Oh my god,
I
this
imagine
dude.
that you shall name a new commander.
Yes. I will discuss the matter with loyalist officers, but I think I know who will be elected.
I hope it is someone whom we can trust. We do need soldiers, but loyal soldiers above all.
We are well aware that the Guard's reputation has been tarnished. We will not make the same mistake twice. Sieglinde is solid and loyal. I have fought beside her.
You have my complete trust, Kurt. You have amply earned it. Before you leave, I must ask you something.
Oh no.
All right. I'm listening.
I do suffer, my fair cousin. I suffer so horribly, and alas, we have yet to discover neither cure nor remedy. Don't blame yourself. I know how much you do for me. Yet, I'm afraid that before the sickness claims me, the pain will have driven me mad. If only there was a way to ease my suffering.
I know of a healer, with powers that are legendary amongst the clans. It is rumored he can alleviate even the most terrible pains. His village is west of the city. I could take you there.
One of our holy men lives in San Mateos. His healing powers are supposedly miraculous. Alas, it is a miracle we are in need of, my son.
If I may, Your Highness, we have the best physicians in the world. It shouldn't stop Father Petrus from praying for a miracle. It can't do any harm.
I'm nothing more than a sailor. I don't have much to offer when it comes to healing. As it would seem Telemea pray for the Malachor, just like the Bridge Alliance. Perhaps it would be best to ask for aid from those not suffering from the plague.
The sailor's right. The holy men and the sages had their chance on the continent, and we all know how that went.
Thank you, as always, for your advice. Cousin, you are the only one I trust, so please, don't let me lose my mind.
I'll follow the leads and find a way. I won't let you down. Hold on. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Oh my gosh, this game. Oh, I don't know about y'all, but I am like riveted. Oh, wow. That was so good. That was so good. I love my team. Oh my goodness. Okay, but I think I'm going to have to stop for tonight. I have been streaming for over 3 hours, I think, or just about 3 hours. I need to... No, probably getting closer to 4 hours now. Did I start it? I think I started at 3:30 and it's 7:30 now. I need to go eat dinner. Oh, wow. Alright, let's take a look at what my status is all around. Okay, the coin guard is back down to suspicious with me again. The Naughts are still suspicious. I don't know what the heck to do about them. The Bridge Alliance is suspicious because I can't get the side quests to deal with them. I still have plenty of ammo. And what do we have here? Now we have new quest line, The Suffering of Constantine. We can find a healer amongst the natives. We can ask for help of the doctors in Hikmet. We can ask for the help of the healer in San Mateos. Oh my gosh. Decisions, decisions. And we also have dangerous bets that we can do. Now, my cousin is suffering, and so I assume we should hurry up and do that as quickly as possible. But when playing this game, I tend to try to knock out the side quests before doing anything else. So I don't think there's a time limit on this one. There are time limits in this game sometimes, but the quests will say so. At least so far. It'll say, you have 3 days to get back here and do XYZ. And this one doesn't seem to have that time constraint, so we'll just assume that it's, you know, it'll happen whenever we get around to doing it. Good night, Barbarian King. Yeah, have a good one. If I don't see you tomorrow, have a good weekend. I'll be back tomorrow doing some more of this. But I think this is going to be all for me tonight. What is this? Oh, Commander Torsten. Here we go. Yeah, this guy, he does not look happy. He looks like a very, very angry baby. He may have been the one that was behind. Remember there were like corrupt guards when we first got to New Serene? There was this whole plot line about how the guards were corrupt and were like trying to get protection money from the local merchants and stuff. I wonder if he's the one that was behind all that. I don't know if we ever got confirmation about it one way or the other, but I bet he was. Alright, I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do next. Decisions. Let's get back to the house, though. Let's go back home. Get settled in. Did they scrub all the blood from all the coin guard I had to dispatch? Everybody's back in the house. Do you have any new quests for me yet, Kurt? Oh, sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. No. Stand down, stand down. I was trying to talk to you, my dude. I was trying to talk. Come on. Come on, where's the prompt? Come on, where's the prompt?
Greenblood, my friend. Glad to see you.
Here it is! Here it is!
To talk to you about something.
Yes! Yes! Third quest! Third quest!
That note we found in Rolf's office?
Of course. The one that said the recruits had been sent to different governors.
Yes. It was signed with a name I'm familiar with. Herman. Somebody I'd hoped never to cross paths with again. He was the one who founded the camp we closed. And believe me, he has done an incredible amount of damage to the Guard. I'm gonna find him and make him pay for what he's done. I know that he's in San Mateos.
Yeah, let's do this.
This quest for revenge isn't only about what happened to Reyna and the others, is it? Very well. You can count on me. What do you plan to do?
Major Herman is posted in San Mateos. He's part of the Red Sun Regiment now. He's loyal to Torsten, but kept his head down when the coup was dismantled.
Isn't denouncing him enough? He'll be put to death for high treason.
The Guard's reputation has suffered enough from Torsten's scheming, and he has connections in high places. I'm sure he has many supporters.
What are you getting at? Are you going to kill him yourself? If he's well connected, the Mother Cardinal will surely hear about it, and I doubt she'd be pleased.
I know. That's the whole problem. We need to get rid of him without anyone finding out.
Remember that we are talking about San Mateos. We should get rid of your major in broad daylight.
What kind of twisted scheme have you come up with now, old fox?
We need to ensure that he falls into the hands of the Ordo Luminous. They love burning people at the stake.
Oh, that's evil.
They don't care too much
oh
about
my gosh.
who ends up in the flames.
That's wicked,
the Inquisitor
dude.
Isn't very fond of us. I doubt we'd be able to convince him.
Yeah, didn't we already have him arrested?
Anything, my child. Every man has his weaknesses, including Aloysius. I could help you convince him if you'd like.
I hate those burnings. But Herman, he may be the only one who really deserves it. We'll need to find him, though. And he's been keeping a low profile since the coup failed.
And we've already seen to what extent the law of silence has on the Guard.
We need help. Our new commander might be able to tell us who to turn to. She knows everybody.
All right then, agreed. Let's start by going to see her.
Oh my gosh! Oh, we'll just keep Kurt and Petrus. Works for me. Oh wow! About time, Silver Fox says. Yeah, I know. I've been waiting this whole game to do Kurt's last quest. Oh my gosh. Well, and I was just saying too, like, I knew we found that paperwork about the governors and stuff. We didn't quite understand what it all meant. But we had found it. But now we understand. Now we know, you know, what the plot was. So I guess now we can do the rest of Kurt's last quest. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Bye, Storm. Storm is out of here. Silver Fox says, good night, everyone. Great stream. Stay safe. Stay safe. Stay warm. Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. Oh, we have so much to do tomorrow. I can't wait. Yay. I might get an early start tomorrow if I can. I want to get this done. I'm having such a good time. I hope you are too. Take care of yourselves. Until next time. Bye.